Well, I see the green light that says excellent connection, and waiting for the first comment, as is tradition. Who will get the first comment to officially kick off the Lostcast for tonight? Oh, that doesn't count, Ultra.
Damn
Get
it.
out of here.
Okay. Okay, Jamie. There's Jamie.
I don't even see it on my screen. Oh, there it is. Okay. Jamie Symbala with the hello, followed by everyone else, including Rift. So what's up, guys? It's El Supersonic Q along with the Lost Cast crew, except not Harvey tonight, because so we're doing an episode tonight, a Lost Cast episode. It's gonna be pretty much the same as normal, but it's gonna be a little less organized, a little more, I guess, chill. Might have some people coming in, dropping out of the call sometimes. Harvey's not gonna be here. We didn't really have a topic list, but we said, like, you want to know what? I think this is this episode 6?
I think it's episode 6.
Okay, so we've gone like 5 episodes with like scripted stuff, and we were kind of like, you want to know what? We're gonna do a more like chill one tonight, and answer some questions and answer some more like, I guess more like that kind of thing. But it's still gonna be about Lost Media. We still have some stuff that I'm thinking of off the top of my head I would like to talk about a little bit more in depth, like the Subway commercial, because I haven't really talked too much about that like on my own streams or anything. And if you guys have anything else, like other Lost Cast people, if you have anything else you think of while we're going, you can just go ahead and like start a discussion for it. But yeah, it's kind of going to be all over the place tonight, but that's okay with me. So I guess with that said, how are you guys doing tonight?
Good.
I'm
Oh,
doing
wait.
I'm doing all right. We had to start a little bit late because Sewer was eating some. What were you eating, Sewer?
Captain Crunch.
All right.
Good. Good choice.
Wow. I used to eat a lot of Captain Crunch, but I kind of lost my taste for it. I don't know why. I think there are better cereals out there.
Fruity Pebbles was really good until I got addicted to them, and they really taste bad. Like
Yeah.
after like a few months of continually eating them, it's just like it happened 2 times in my life. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I just have a big, giant size Captain Crunch box up here under my desk for when I get hungry.
Yeah,
Alright.
my favorite cereal is, what's it called?
Mine's now is Cheerios, but that's it.
Cheerios are all right. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is amazing. I'm just gonna say
Never
that.
had
Yeah,
right now.
I feel like all those cereals you guys named, like I used to eat like a lot of those. Like I used to really like Fruity Pebbles a lot. I remember eating a lot of those like back in the day, and I still like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I think like I'll still eat it, but like I think maybe the problem is like I'm just not like a big cereal guy anymore. I think maybe that's the thing, is like because I don't really eat breakfast. I've never really been a big like breakfast guy. So I think kind of as I got older, I kind of just like stopped eating breakfast foods and stuff. But I gotta say though, those are good cereal choices. Like I respect those.
Yeah, relating to breakfast foods, there's at Costco, they used to not have them for like a year and a half, but they just brought them back. They're these amazing microwavable omelets. Like they're not really like sweet. They're more savory, I guess. But they're some of the easiest and best things to eat, for me at least, for breakfast.
I've never really been a big fan of like I'll take your word for that. I've never been a big fan of that kind of stuff either. Like I don't know. I feel like if I'm good, I feel like a hot breakfast. I've never been like a hot breakfast person. I always am like I guess like I could have like the cereal with milk, or I'd have like a Pop-Tart, like, but I wouldn't put it in the toaster or anything. I would just eat a Pop-Tart, like just a regular Pop-Tart. I've never been a hot breakfast guy, so that's pretty interesting.
You scare me. You like that's insane to me. I mean, I will say I'm a fan of a good, like, I guess, raw Pop-Tart, but not ever eating a toasted Pop-Tart. That just seems like sacrilegious to the whole
Look,
art of a
I'm gonna say
Pop-Tart.
something controversial about Pop-Tarts, and people are gonna hate me for this. I know my friends already hate me for this, but I like to freeze them.
That's actually
That's not
That's
even
bet-
controversial.
that-
I've had frozen Pop-Tarts before.
That's better than
They're good. They're
I-
amazing.
I once knew someone who put butter on their Pop Tarts, which for a second it seems like okay, that can be nice, but then you realize all the problems that causes. It just becomes a soggy, slightly salty mess.
Well, would you even like what? Okay, what I want to know is what like flavor of Pop Tart would you put butter on to actually make it like taste good? Like I'm thinking of like all the ones I would eat were like the blueberry ones, like the strawberry ones. Like I can't imagine putting like butter with like a blueberry Pop
I
Tart.
think maybe like the what's it called? The brown sugar one. I think that would probably actually be good with some butter.
Maybe I'll I guess I'll have to take your word on that one too.
I'm not
just gonna
taking my
assume
word
that.
on it because that just sounds like a terrible combination.
You know, it's funny we actually talk about some Pop Tarts and breakfast cereals. I saw some people in the chat, like Red Boy Paul was like, "Who remembers the apple cinnamon straws from Kellogg's?" And there's probably a lot of like lost cereal and discontinued like breakfast foods out there.
Those breakfast cereal straws that like you could drink the milk through and then eat them. Man, I miss those.
Some of those I wonder, like the amount of posts that I see on like Twitter of people saying, "Oh, we need to bring these retro cereal things back." Like, why haven't they?
Wait, I thought they did.
They might have, but like it's.
I'm like 100% certain. I swear someone like showed me like a tweet or something where like Kellogg said they were bringing them back. I
I
swear that.
remember that, but I don't know if they
I think
actually
they're-
did.
Hold on. What's the cereal with the bird? Token Sam, I think his name is.
That's Fruit
You mean
Loops, I
Fruit
think.
Loops?
Fruit Loops. I think, yeah, I think they redesigned him. Have anyone saw
Oh
his
yeah, they
redesign?
have. They're like
How-
redesigning a lot of mascots. They're like simplifying them now. Like
They're
I don't want to be
simplifying
mean, but
everything.
Toucan Sam looks bad, and now they've redesigned the Pringles guy, and it's
Yeah, I think. See, I don't really have like a big problem with like. I mean, I do like the older mascot stuff just because like that's what I like grew up with. So it's weird seeing them change them after all these years. But I feel like with somebody like the Pringle guy, he was kind of already so like simplistic that I don't really mind it. But with someone like Toucan Sam, where like he did look very different back like a decade ago, yeah, that one kind of bothers me more. Also, Fruit Loops is probably one of my favorite cereals. So, you know, old school Toucan Sam is where it's at for me.
Yeah.
Also, I don't mind simplification, but I disagree with you on that, LSSQ, because the Pringles guy is already really simple. There's no reason to simplify him further.
I guess
did
that
they
is a
take
good
away his
point.
hair?
They did. I don't remember what they did, but it just looks off.
No, they took away his hair or something. Like
Did they? I thought it was the same. They just like simplified it. I really didn't think they changed it too much. I'll have to like look it up now.
Look what I found on Google. The Google images.
I wish that I could. I wish that I could show the images, but that'd be a pain to put them in.
Okay, I'm looking at the Pringles guy. They actually did take away his hair, but see that like I didn't even notice that. I didn't even realize that. Like I thought it was the same, and they just, yeah, wow. I don't
It's-
hate the new design.
Yeah, it's not that bad. They still have the same style with the mustache, eyes. They
Yeah.
just took away like the main like stuff.
Oh
he
wow, look
had.
at all that. I didn't know there were all these different Pringles redesigns.
Yeah.
Who out there is the 80s Pringle fan? Who out there is the 80s Pringles fanboy and they want the 80s design back? I mean, they all look pretty similar actually.
Yeah, they do. I think the 2002 and 2009 ones are really good, in my opinion. Well, I think I'm being because that's when
I was having a conversation about this the other day with like Doritos logos and stuff. Like, which Doritos logo are you like more familiar with? I have to find the picture that we use, but like, oh, here it is. Like the Doritos logo has like changed a lot.
Oh wow.
I
I've
only
never
ate-
seen some of these.
Oh shoot! I did not realize that 1964,
This
19.
is like a revelation.
The first three in a row is kind of reminds me of a logo for a kids show, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of some sort of TV show logo.
I get like
Um,
tortilla chip vibes from like the first three.
2005 to wait. Let me see something. Doritos. How did the? Hold on. I want to know how did the Doritos Halo bag taste like? No, not taste like, but look like. Oh, it's just the same logo. Okay. When did? I wonder when. Hold on.
I was actually gonna say, you hear Lopez with this comment kind of caught my eye. What is your favorite snack that's been discontinued? What
Uh,
is your guys' favorite snack that's no longer available?
I
Which
oof.
is
don't
kind of like lost media, I guess.
I don't think they're no longer available, but I haven't seen them. It's those like little Trix yogurt cups for like it was two different colors in them.
I do remember those, and like wasn't like its gimmick was you were supposed to like swirl both of them together, right? To get
Yeah. I miss those. No, that was like back when like yogurt was really popular, like Danimals and stuff. Oh my god.
Oh my god, the freaking Danimals mascots and stuff. Yeah.
Enter the Danimals contest to get your school a new playground.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hold
Oh my
on.
gosh. I saw Kev someone said Yogos were cool, and that's what I was thinking of. Yogos and Twistables, which I think I mentioned in my Zoop House video. Both of those I really used to like back in the day, and those have been gone for probably a decade at this point.
Yo, I just googled Trix yogurt and apparently they're coming back.
Oh, really?
It says Trix yogurt is finally returning to shelves, and let me read an article about this. So, okay, where can I buy this, please?
Is
I wonder
stamina?
if
Hold
like there's a
on.
lot of stuff that actually still exists and it just doesn't like I think I was having a similar conversation about this with someone else too. And like I was saying like, oh, I haven't seen this and this and this in years. And they're like, oh, you can buy all those where I live. And I'm just like, what? Like so maybe some things are like only like regional in the US. Delta Fox says they have a really old unopened case of Dunkaroos.
What's that?
Oh my gosh.
Dunkaroos.
I remember Dunkaroos. I never had them, but I remember like seeing them. I think it was like some kind of like cookie stick, and it came with like frosting, and you would like dip it in the frosting and like eat it.
Oh, I remember these. Oh, it's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
I
it
didn't
is.
remember those until like I saw a picture of them.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people were
Did
actually
it?
talking about Eggo waffles and different kinds of like waffle gimmicky stuff. Like I think Hispanic at the Disco earlier said the waffle dippers, which I remember those from like school lunches, but I don't really remember them in the stores or anything. And I remember they also made different waffle. I think they used to make waffles with like different pictures on them, like for different characters. Like I thought they had made Pokemon ones at one point. I think maybe they did. And I think they had like Disney ones too. Like I remember a lot of that stuff.
There it goes. Now I remember. Danimals Crush Cups
They're
yogurt.
they're the
That was.
yeah, man, I knew they had Pokemon ones. That's so cool.
Oh
Limited edition. You can eat Meryl on your waffle. It's funny too because just like looking at the pictures of these boxes, I don't know if I have because like you guys know I like collect video game stuff. Like and I've had these from my childhood. I don't know if I have any Pokemon waffle boxes, but I remember I have the Pokemon cereal box with like the holographic logo on the front. I have Pokemon Pop-Tart boxes where you get the little like pencil topper of like Entei or Totodile. I think it came out for the third movie. And I have like Mario Party DS Go-Gurt tubes and a Go-Gurt box from that promotion. And I have Mario like string cheese wrappers too. I have a lot of Mario food items and stuff that I just save the wrappers for. I'm really glad I saved all that stuff though, because like you can't find that stuff anymore, and like a lot of it is very poorly documented. Like you really, I guess the Pokemon stuff was popular enough where like you're gonna find that kind of stuff. But like I remember for the Mario Go-Gurt promotion, like yeah, the Mario Party DS Go-Gurt promotion, there was like 30 or 20 or like 30 different like tubes with different like artwork and different like games on them, and like I don't think I ever collected them all, but like I had like a big bunch of them, and that's just kind of cool looking back on those. Like I wonder if like anyone like has all complete set of those, or if like any of the okay, no one do this, but I can just
Wow.
imagine like someone writing a Lost Media Wiki article like Mario Go-Gurt tube game number 29, and like the tube is lost. No one has ever seen it. No one has any record of it or something. Like it's like really funny to me.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna post something that I remember back.
Wait,
I
Ed
think in
Mario
the
said I
huh?
Ed Mario said I have a box of that new Pokemon cereal they released. I didn't know they even made new Pokemon
They
cereal.
did.
Oh, I have the Mario Odyssey cereal, and like after they originally released the Mario Odyssey cereal, they came out with like a re-release of it in a blue box. That was on the store shelves for a very, very short period of time. But I bought both of them and I still have them like sealed in my freaking cabinet. So I still have those, which is kind of cool.
Hold on. Anyone remember the console candies they used to make? With the Nintendo consoles. I remember my favorite was the.
Dude, like I remember those like that. Oh my god, like those are. Wait, did I interrupt you?
No. You're good. You're good. I was just gonna say my favorite one was the Wiimote one, where it's basically like those fast things, but in the shape of a Wiimote. I'm trying to find that, but you could continue while I try to search.
Yeah, I would just say I remember, dude. I have so many of those. I have the Game Boy Advance gummies, which came in like so many different colored Game Boy like plastic packaging. I have the Game Cubes, the plastic Game Cubes that came with gummies that played music from Mario Kart. I have the original. I think the Wii's you're talking about, they were called Clicks. They were made by Awesome Candies. All the Mario stuff was made by Awesome Candies back in the day. I have a bunch of Wii Remote Clicks, and they made different colored Wii Remote ones. They also made Mario Kart Clicks with Mario and Yoshi in their cart on top of the little dispenser. I have the original line of them, which was Link, Donkey Kong, and Mario from the early 2000s. I have a freaking Jelly Pop box, like display box, that because they're these like lollipops, but they're kind of like jelly. They call like Jelly Pops. I have like the display box. I don't have any of the Jelly Pops because I ate them all back in the day, but like I have the display box for that. They were these weird like um they were kind of like push pops, but instead of like pushing them up, you kind of pressed a switch and it would like flick open. I have like I think I have the Mario and Donkey Kong versions of those. I don't have all the flavors of them, but I have like one of each character. I have frick, I have a Donkey Kong or a Mario yo-yo that came with gum. I have the GameCube gum disc holders.
We got super chat.
Geez. Oh,
Jeremy Murphelon. Sorry if I butchered that. Someone wants to read the reply.
yeah, so Jeremy said, do you like Minila / Minya from Godzilla? I don't know who that is, so I'll look it up really quick.
It's I think they're kaiju's or monsters. Just
I've never heard of that one. Oh, is it like Baby Godzilla?
no. Hold on. I'm just gonna look it up right now. Oh, I think it's. Oh yeah, it's baby. Yeah, it's God's son of Godzilla.
I've never liked Baby Godzilla. I'm trying to remember. I've never really been a big fan of Godzilla, but there were a few monsters I kind of liked back in the day when I was first discovering it existed. Gigan was always cool. I liked him with his like sharp claws. And I feel like there were other ones. I can't even think of. Oh, Batra was kind of cool, like the evil Mothra. I think those are my two favorites, Gigan and Batra.
My favorite is Gamera, the turtle, the flying turtle. I'll just send.
I think I know him. Yeah.
He's like one of the second popular Japanese monsters. In outside of Godzilla, sorry for the laugh, but Sue just sent something funny.
I'm sorry, it does. It looks like the Dinosaurs TV show from like forever ago.
You mean you mean that dark series finale where they all die at the end of the that's spoilers.
Spoilers for anyone who wants to watch
Hey!
Dinosaurs. When did that show come out?
I think in the 1990s or something like that. I'm not sure.
It's like an 80s show to me.
It's
Okay,
80s?
it was early 90s and it ran from 91 to 94.
All right. Did they made a game of dinosaurs too? I think they made a bad game of dinosaurs. The show. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up right now. I want to see dinosaur.
There's a board game.
Oh, I thought there was like a licensed video games based on dinosaur.
Holy crap, I can play dinosaur train games at pbskids.org.
Yeah,
I need to ask her if I can get on PBS Kids.
oh,
Okay, what kind of fun dinosaur games do they have here? Okay, I'm gonna play Pinecone Pass.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, why is the sound so loud? I'm muting this site. Okay, what is this? This is like a this is like football? How do I move?
I wish you could enlighten us on the content that you were experiencing.
How do I move? What do I do? Oh, okay. I pass it to. Okay, well, the dad Pteranodon is talking.
Hold on.
Oh, it's giving me directions. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of my screen and send this to the chat. This is bad.
I just realized I thought that I was speaking, and I was looking at the stream, and it said that I was looking at the streaming because the stream is delayed. I thought that I was speaking when I really wasn't. So I was really confused.
Wait, Sewer, is it a Flash game? Wait, is it actually a Flash game working on PBS Kids though?
I guess
how? Dang, so.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun for a Flash game, which is like decades old. It hasn't shut down yet, even though it's about to be like almost a year since Flash shut down, I believe.
I don't know how to play this. I don't get this. I really don't. I'm going to go back to more Dinosaur Train games. I want to play Rail Rally.
Hold on, go look at the games too. Oh my god, the website is giving me like, it's making me blind with all the flashy colors going on right here. And there's a lot of people I don't know of in this website that's from PBS Kids shows.
Why is there a Zeppelin in Dinosaur Train? This does not make any sense.
There's Sesame Street ripoff. There's Sesame Street, the official one. The Tiger Neighborhood thing. Clifford. Hero Maker. There's something called Hero Maker, and it looks like it came out of the Loud House. Bugs Bunny ripoff. Yeah, I don't know any of these characters. Oh, that scared me. Someone said next, and it's website. Oh, I found a dinosaur train right now. Flight.
Gosh, I'm having so much fun on pbskids.org. Thinking about how I have 2 PowerPoints to do, and I need to cite all my work for it.
No, you don't.
They don't exist. On stream. Hold on, let's see. Is this a Flappy Bird ripoff? This better be a Flappy Bird ripoff.
Guys, don't uninstall Flappy Bird. You won't be able to re-download it.
Oh yeah, that's kind of lost media. Hold on, come on. Yes, I catch the stick. I catch the stick. All right. Oof. Okay, here we go. The stick is coming at me again. Time to throw it at him or her. I forgot. The pterodactyl was like the T-Rex
They're
sister.
pteranodons.
Oh, pteranodons. Okay, I didn't. I did that. Okay, there we go. Oh, whoa! I just flied really fast right now. Okay. I'm just gonna read chat right now. Any questions? We're just
Yoshi
playing
Killer, to answer your question, Harvey's gone, and so we're kind of just going on kind of just doing whatever, really.
Yeah, hold on.
Ask us questions.
Apparently, I
Catch
missed
this.
something. I missed something
No,
really
we're
weird.
we're playing Flash games. We're playing Flash games on pbskids.org right now.
This is so much fun.
Can we get sponsored? Can we please get sponsored by pbskids.org?
Please, we're family friendly.
Yeah, we really are.
I mean, I do like myself a good dinosaur train episode every now and then. So
Wait, you do? Are you serious?
no,
I'm kidding. I don't actually watch it, but it's one of those like we've kind of talked about this before. It's like the kid show stuff. Like I don't go out of my way to watch Dinosaur Train, but like I think the concept is cool and it's like a good kid show.
Hold
Like,
on.
like me and my friends and all that stuff. Like we've talked about that before. Like it's one of those things that it's like, oh, like this is a cool show.
Should we? Okay, I just remembered something. Should we address? Okay, going out of the off topic, should we address the big elephant in the room that happened like last week? The Subway commercial and the what was it? The Demon Lady commercial was found.
The carb bar thing, right?
Before
Yes.
that happens, though, I just have two questions I want to answer because if we get off on a thing where I'm never going to get to them.
All right.
YC Callum Games said, "Wonder if that ROM of the legendary Sonic 1 Tokyo Toy Show prototype exists somewhere, probably in Japan." Yeah, I don't really know about that. I haven't really followed up on that search like ever since I made the first video. So I don't think anything has come of it. I don't think anyone's ever found any more evidence to suggest it exists, and I think Sega doesn't even know where it is. So the current theory is that it's in a dumpster somewhere, but like anyone's guess is as good as anyone else's about that. Oh, that may have been it for right now. I see like so many good questions I want to get to. I saw that one. I just wanted to make mention of it because oh wait, there was this one too. Coffee flavored milk said, has anyone heard about the PBS Kids ad that used the theme song to Cowboy Bebop? It was posted on Twitter a while back, but the poster privated their account. Yeah, I remember that. I actually saw that bumper live on TV, and I had to like double take and like make sure I wasn't like hallucinating. Like, yeah, there was a PBS bumper out there that actually used like the opening song from Cowboy Bebop in the bumper. And I looked it up online, I think a few weeks, this was like years ago. A few weeks after that happened, I had looked it up online, and I believe I did find the Twitter account that you're referencing. And I believe they had the clip of it, and I watched it, and I'm like, okay, well, other people remember it too. But then I thought about it actually a couple weeks ago, and I tried looking for it again, and you're right. The Twitter account that originally posted it is private now, and the clip itself was never reposted. So it's a bit of like partially lost media, because I remember it existed, other people remember it existed, like it definitely existed, but the clip that used to be on Twitter is no longer there. So yes, that's a pretty good like little mystery.
I'm just letting
okay,
you all... Oh, what are you saying?
Or are you saying?
For some reason, I'm using Discord on my browser right now because I'm the way that the stream works, and for some reason, it's just like not working at all. So if you guys are saying anything in chat or not chat, like the Discord chat, I cannot read it.
All right.
Oh, okay. Morgana, not Persona fan, said, "Yo, what up, El Super Sonic Q?" Well, yo, what up, Morgana, not Persona fan? How you doing?
So should we get into the juicy bits?
Yeah, I kind of want to start talking about. I think we should definitely make mention of that right now.
So what's really funny is that it's not just two it's just two things of lost media that were found. Two commercials. One that was like broadcast, I think internationally. I'm not sure about the validity of that statement, but an international commercial and a local commercial. I think it's very, very cool that like within like a span of like a week that was those two were found. And of course I'm talking about the perfection Subway commercial and the car bar demon lady baby shower commercial.
Mhm.
If anyone wants to go in more depth about those searches, then take it away.
Yeah, and the other interesting part was it was like found after like a few days after one certain individual that would not be named actually covered it. So
I wonder
it's his,
who that is.
yeah, me too. He has some sort of conspiracy with covering stuff of lost media and it actually being founded. Well, I don't know if Subway doesn't count because that was actually on Instagram in January. Uh, I actually found the post of like, and it said the date was in January. So the Instagram algorithm just took a backflip on its with this.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that it getting found was like completely like coincidental.
Yeah, also, I'm just trying to use Discord on my browser and it's saying issues connecting to Discord. We are continuing to investigate this issue.
I also have one thing that I find actually interesting of the Subway one. All Things Lost. I don't know if this is actually a foul thing. Like, All Things Lost actually said, or like people have came out saying that the Subway commercial was also used in like, other like branches or companies commercials, like Subs, something like that. Just different different restaurant branches outside of Subway. So I wonder if that's actually true or false, though.
Yeah, that's one of I feel like that's one of the final pieces to this mystery that would kind of be nice to get some answers to is that I remember early on too, that was one of the things that people were talking about is that the Subway commercial was actually, part of its like lore is that it was so low budget that it was redubbed for other sub chains, and the fact that some other people claim to have seen a similar commercial for other sub chains, kind of like backed that theory up. But after watching it, I'm not really sure how that would have happened because like I feel
The
like they like
dialogue. Oh, sorry. But I was gonna say there. The dialogue is actually really synced. That's the thing to the what they're saying.
yeah, that's pretty much what I was going to say too. Is it seems like too clean to just be like a generic commercial that was like licensed out to all these different companies. I think like it's more likely that the other people who were remembering it were just remembering it incorrectly. Because I can't really imagine it being used for like all these other like chains and stuff. Um, so aside from that though, yeah, pretty much the mystery was solved though. Like, and like Sewer said, the whole thing was just a big coincidence, which is like crazy when you think about it, like how
Mm-hmm.
certain things get found. Like like I said before, like I was like following the search. I was a part of the search. So I was like contacting like Subway people and like people that ran ad agencies in like in Pennsylvania, and like no one even responded to me. And then just like one day it just appeared, it just appeared like crazy.
Also,
You,
in oh,
oh, just saying
continue.
Yoshi Killer said maybe it was made for Subway and later redubbed. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Like that is a possibility, but I feel like I don't know. I just feel like there's not really any evidence to like suggest that. It could
Also,
have happened, but someone would need to like come forward with evidence.
also another thing, I think it could be like what's it called? It could be like the Wilkins & Wilkins commercials where they use the same puppets and the same like concepts but for different brands, and so they may have like shot it like 2 or 3 times.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's possible as well.
Possibly. Okay, so I put the chat right now, and it's actually I think in like the Subway commercial. On the hunt in the chat with the on the hunt search for the Subway commercial, they actually found at the end like a new mystery about what the commercial of this area was, and they have started to basically talk about it in that same channel, which is really interesting. So to
Why?
describe, I don't know, but I found it really like so bizarre. But so to describe what the thing is, it's after the Subway commercial because it was recorded like during a live broadcast of it, and basically it's like this area of trees and stuff like that, and the on the hunt search team for the Discord and the Subway search are actually kind of curious and speculating on it a little bit.
What do they think it could be? Like,
Hold on, let me just go to
well,
the
like I
chat
actually
right
didn't
now.
know anyone was even looking for for that.
Yeah, it's because like someone edited it and it cut out so bizarrely before like a few seconds when that commercial began. I don't
Do
know
you
why.
think they could? Do you think they could just contact like the account that uploaded it and just
I
ask?
bel Yeah, because I believe Baron, I think that's his name, the guy who actually started the Subway search, he was getting into contact with the guy who found it on Instagram if he could possibly redux or like remaster the footage and all that. So I
Yeah.
would wonder if they actually kind of would do the same, I think, for
Yeah.
this mystery.
And I would hope that like he got access to like the tape that was ripped or whatever, so then they could, rather than it being just like some random Instagram video which is compressed to death, like do a remaster with like the actual tape and do something of that sort. Because I remember I remember, but a lot of the time there's lost media that's found, but it's like in so weird quality due to the way that it was both uploaded and uh ripped. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to wrap my head around the fact that people are like looking for. It just seems kind of like weird to me. I honestly didn't even know that that was like a thing at all. But I'm trying to think about the other I'm trying to think about other examples of lost media that have been found and the quality was like so garbage. Um,
Hmm.
because yeah, I feel like that happens. I feel like that's definitely happened more than once, but I can't really remember
And Instagram
any
quality
time.
isn't garbage, but for an archivist it's like the worst thing, because like it's not bad but it's certainly not great.
Right.
If there's the my stance on stuff like that is, if there's the ability to make it look better, then take that opportunity and don't just be lazy with it.
I almost have like right. Well, I guess it kind of depends. I actually was thinking about another recently found thing that I actually was going to mention, and this I guess I'll kind of lead into it just because you said that, where I agree. Like if you have, oh, Yoshi Killer said The Wire is really bad audio quality. Yeah, that's true. That lost short from Cartoon Network's Night of Independent Animation. Um, but yeah, I guess like if you have like, if it's possible and if like you're able to, then like one could try and get something uploaded in the best quality. But my theory with that whole thing though is like, um as long as something gets found or as long as you can like get something online, I don't really even care um like what kind of quality it's in. And this is a good example. So this isn't like a big search or anything. It was very unpopular, really. I had noticed the thread a few months ago and it kind of caught my attention, and I had just been like, it's been in the back of my mind. Um and it was found recently. There was a segment way back on like Antiques Roadshow. It's like a PBS or a whatever, like a public broadcast show. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about it. And back during like its first season, um, there was a segment called the watermelon sword, which apparently it was like the Civil War sword that was used to like cut watermelons, and no one knew it was even like a valuable like relic, Anyway, so the segment aired on the actual show. It aired on TV, right? But apparently, shortly after it aired, it came out that the whole thing was fake. Like the sword was fake. It was never used in the Civil War. The appraiser was fake. The guy that had it was fake. It was like staged. It was a big like staged like fake appraisal thing. I don't really know why it even happened. It may have just been to try and like, I think it was just to try and like get the people that were like doing the segment just to get them some extra publicity or notoriety or whatever. But it came with the whole thing was fake. Anyway, so obviously the short was never rebroadcast because when PBS found out, they were like really mad. So that was never rebroadcast, but also the segment itself released on VHS tape in a compilation, like officially, before it was found out that it was fake. But when PBS did find out, they actually recalled the tapes and said, "Oh, anyone," because they, if you donate money to them, they'll send you like a reward. And they said anyone that donated money and doesn't want their tape anymore because it's a fake, whatever, like just send it back and we'll give you your money back. So they were actually like doing some damage control and stuff. And anyway, very recently, there was an eBay listing for a set of Antiques Roadshow like VHS tapes, and someone noticed that the description on the back of one of the tapes mentioned a watermelon sword that had been used in the Civil War. And the people in the thread were like, whoa, like this sounds like it's the segment we're looking for. So the guy that I think started the whole thread bought the tape, and he confirmed that, yeah, it was the real deal. That was the segment that no one has seen since like 1997. And I was kind of saying like, oh man, you got to get that online at some point. And someone else was saying like, let us know when you like digitize it and stuff. And pretty much got a reply from him the next day. And he pretty much straight up said like, I don't have any of the equipment to do that, but here's the segment from my TV. And I didn't even care that the segment was like in low quality and that you couldn't really, like you can imagine someone filming from their TV. Like for me, I didn't even care what the quality was like. I just wanted to like witness it with my own eyes, and like that is good enough for me, man. Like I was so happy that was found. I'm like, this is a very wholesome lost media story, and I think it's really cool. Now, like of course, at some other point, if they wanted to like send the tape to someone that from the in the community that could like properly get it online, or if they wanted to like do it themselves, like that's one thing. But like right straight up like out of the gate, getting any kind of form of this online to me is the most important part, and they did that, and I'm really glad they did, and it's like so cool to see. So I was really happy about that, and I didn't really care about the quality. So yeah, it was my little story.
To be honest, I have some sort when it comes to lost video, when it comes to like finding stuff in low quality, I somewhat find it a little bit like satisfying. I don't know why, but some examples I kind of have is the only footage remaining of the Super Mario 64 screamer that you might have heard of or been known of. And this one's underrated, but the Lost House of Mouse episode where I think Pluto thinks Mickey's gonna, I mean not Mickey, Minnie's trying to kill him. And that was found in low quality before someone actually found it in more higher quality. But yeah.
I kind of agree with you. Yeah, like there is something almost like I feel like nostalgic is a word that just gets like thrown around like too much nowadays, but like I almost feel like there is something like nostalgic or mysterious or like interesting about like when you said the screamer thing, like the fact that like we could even see a little bit of that on the kid's computer screen in the video, that is like there's something about that that's like exciting. It's like whoa, it's like there it is, but it's like not perfect, and like there's something about that like imperfection that's like yeah, that's very like endearing, I think.
Or
So
like-
I agree with you.
Or like it's so close but so far.
Right, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good way to put it.
Also
Kind
another.
of.
Oh, what were we gonna say?
Continue. I was just reading the chat right now.
Oh, and one like I guess philosophical way you could view it is like it was so close to being completely destroyed. Like, it's better to have it than have it being like gone. Like, you were so close to getting it before it was destroyed. Do you know what I mean?
Ooh. Yeah,
You-
I know
yeah,
an example. Yeah, I know an example of that, which was covered by the same verse. It was that Australian movie that they made,
Oh
which was like
yeah.
in the box. You know that where the guy found it, like the box. It was like seek to destroy, and
Yeah.
it was like he was really in like a very lucky guy. Like he was like, oh, time to preserve this now.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
just
uh
hold on.
this is a topic that I mentioned in the Discord chat, but I think that a lot of people have been thinking about it, and I think On the Hunt has kind of revitalized this concept. But what is the next what do you guys think is like the next big search, like on the level of like Cracks or Clockman or any of the other things that I can't remember off the top of my head, or like A Day with SpongeBob, stuff like that, where there's this huge search, multiple levels of like whether it's conspiracy theories, whatever. What do you guys think is gonna be the next thing?
Are you asking for like a search that's already like been started, or just like a general like category?
I don't know either, really. Like, when do you
I've
think?
been seeing like a lot of people say that like they want it to be like another commercial, but like I feel like since we just did the Subway one, I feel like, probably what I would want it to be is not like a lost like TV thing, but I'm thinking like some more internet media like the Mario Screamer video.
Well, I'm not even just talking about On the Hunt. I mean like huge search. You know what I mean? Like when's the next
What's
huge
the next day with SpongeBob? Like,
yeah,
yeah.
when's the next Cracks? When's the next whatever?
It has to be these two type of things. The first being that unexistence unconfirmed. The second being that it's really like hooking people. And I forgot what the third one was, but
Something that a lot of people remember.
yeah, I think it was that. Oh, I forgot what.
I saw
Oh, continue.
creative username just throughout like the most mysterious song, which I know that wasn't really was that like really I know that there was a thread for it on the forums, but I don't think a lot of the searching for that actually happened in the wiki. I think it was like outside,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
It was
Wang, for
it was
example.
on the
Yeah,
thing.
that's like Wang's thing.
Yeah, and also on the actual Mysterious Song subreddit.
yeah, I think a lot of its like attributes though do apply to like what made A Day with SpongeBob popular and like Cracks and all that stuff. Yeah, um I I feel like what Ultra said kind of like sums it up pretty well. Like it's got to be something that like is existence unconfirmed or something that has a layer of mystery to it because wasn't like even because like Cracks and Clockman weren't really confirmed to exist, right? Originally?
Clockman was by somebody by the name of Commander Santa, and he posted the story about
Yep.
his memory of it in the Bungie forums. And Cracks, I think, was the same thing as well. But I haven't recalled because I haven't. We rewatched the Animation Warehouse video for a long time, but it was something similar, I believe. Or
Yeah. So I definitely think like it has to be something existence unconfirmed that like exists in a rumor form that people want to get to the bottom of, but I also think it has to be something that has a like a popular name attached to it. Like I think like it feels like a lot of those big searches had to do with Nickelodeon stuff. Like Crybaby Lane was Nickelodeon, Day with SpongeBob was Nickelodeon, Clockman was Nickelodeon. So like it's got to be something from like a and like I know the most mysterious song thing like doesn't really have a specific thing connected to it, but like it's music and everyone can relate to music in some way. So like that had like a big appeal I guess in like the casual sense, and like Day with SpongeBob had a big appeal in it being SpongeBob and like all these things. So it's definitely it has to be the perfect combination of stuff. I almost think like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Phantom Blood, which someone I noticed in the chat earlier asked if there were any updates. No updates to that. The search is dead as far as I know, but like I think JoJo would have become a big search if it happened in the actual wiki, but it happened on a different server. And also, I think maybe if like if the movie was actually like existence unconfirmed or something like that was less well known, like because the search like the JoJo search was mostly just trying to get it found because like we knew it existed and stuff, and actually some details came forward. Like the movie wasn't shown for a week, and like the creator didn't hate it. Those are kind of just details that were misinterpreted or whatever. But like we kind of discovered a lot of that stuff early on. Like when I joined the search, everyone had already like come to the conclusion that like the rumors that are being passed around about it are fake. So I think if there was more mystery to JoJo, it actually could have become a bigger thing than it did. But there were so many like real details about it just right off the bat that kind of like hindered its popularity, I think. But it still did get pretty big. So yeah, I guess like I already said, it would have to be like existence unconfirmed or something, and it would have to be a really really popular like topic. I like maybe if like rude removal didn't already like wasn't already found and didn't already exist like it exists now, maybe if that one had still lived on in rumor like it did a decade ago and people weren't sure if it existed, maybe something like that could get pretty big. um
It could also
so
be oh,
no
sorry for cutting you off.
it.
It could be also something that's actually like footage that has been like found but doesn't have a backstory to where it originated with. For example, what's it called? The Pink Morning cartoon is a really big example of that too. That could be.
Oh, right, I forgot about Pink Morning cartoon.
Yeah, also like I can't remember who said this, but I think it would have to be connected to something that is relevant in some way now. Like if it was I'm trying to think of an old thing like
McDonald's DS game? Something?
like that's cool because everyone knows McDonald's, but like if I'm trying to think of something that's lost like in a let me think. It's like comparing Blueprints to some random kids show from like the 80s, which no one knows or cares about. Like Blueprints already has more relevance because it's closer to current day, but also because Blue's Clues is still a running, or now again a running TV show. Like there's some sort of relevance to that topic. So I don't think that we're probably gonna have like anything that's like super old, like and by old I mean like pre-90s. I don't think. Obviously there's that chance where it could be like some weird, I don't know, but
yeah, I think you're right though. Like after a certain like decade point though, like no one's gonna want to like go back and like look for stuff. I guess like, well, okay, I just said that, but I realized that like, well, I guess the lost media scene was different like a decade ago. Because I was saying like Clockman and Cracks and stuff. Those segments themselves were like really old.
but they're
Those are from the 80s and stuff.
But they're connected to things that still exist today.
Oh.
Like
okay, I see what you're saying.
Like Sesame Street or Pinwheel, which became Nickelodeon. Like those are connected to ideas that are still popular in our modern.
So you mean just something that like lived and died in the 80s, let's say?
Like Pogs.
Right. Okay.
Or
Pogs?
I agree with you.
Or like Alf. No one cares about Alf anymore.
I do.
Well,
Alf is pretty funny.
The majority of
but
people.
What is Pogs?
Pogs.
There were these little like disc things, and like you could trade them.
I thought you were meaning the popular word for Pogs.
No.
Okay.
No. What was I gonna say? But like, the majority of people on planet Earth do not care about Alf anymore. And Sewer, do not say that you care about Alf because you are not the majority. Nor
Well, as Richard Nixon once said, there is a silent majority.
Yeah, there was Rift. You know that some guy took inspiration of the film and actually met his like dad. Like
Oh my god.
someone.
That
Okay,
was like
let me
that-
tell you a funny real life story. So some guy was meeting his dad for the very first time because they were separated for some reason, and he dressed up as Will Ferrell from Elf. And he did that scene of him saying, "Dad, Dad,
No.
it's me, Dad. I'm
Wait,
very happy to
Wait,
see you."
Chris,
What?
I'm talking about Alf, ALF, the weird
alien
animal.
life form.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
yeah, I don't
not
care
Elf.
about that. Oh, I thought you meant the Will Ferrell one.
No,
Okay,
people
never
still
mind.
care about Elf because it's tied to Christmas, which is like one of the most internationally celebrated holidays of all time. I'm talking about
Yeah,
Alf.
yeah. Oh, you mean that weird alien? Okay, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, there is a small cult community who cares about Elf to this day. Didn't they said they were gonna revive that show like back in 2015 and nothing happened? What? Like they were like, "Oh yeah, Elf's coming back, everyone," and everyone really got excited. 5 years later, yeah, where's that Elf reboot? I'm still waiting for it.
Now it's sounding like you're saying Elf, and so I'm getting really confused now.
Yeah, because they sound the same thing. It's like A, like it's just the first letter. It's so confusing.
I googled Alf revival and like there's like an article and it's like August 1st, 2018 and it's like Alf reboot is happening with an all new family and then like 1 month later or 1 or 2 months later it's like no need to hide your cats. That Alf reboot is dead.
Wow.
Yo, that reminds me of recently what was trending. People actually like found out like not found out, but basically people were mocking how Sony Pictures announced that Spider-Man 4 was gonna be in 2011 and that never happened, and it was trending on Twitter. Okay, that got me really cracked up. Didn't Elf appear in some sort of promotional video game livestream with that guy who wore the Crash Bandicoot mascot suit in the 90s commercial? I'm not sure about that, but that looks like a strange crossover to me.
Yeah.
Elf and Crash.
But yeah, like I was saying, if there was lost media related to Alf, like the chance of the majority of people like actually being invested into that search is super small compared to like if I don't know, there was some lost episode of SpongeBob which was like not found, existence confirmed or something like that. It's like
Yeah, no, I agree when you explain it like that. Yeah.
yeah, or like if I don't know, I can't really think of any other examples because I wrote my big final essay from yesterday to or Monday of this week to yesterday, so my brain is completely fried basically. So yeah, I'm not really on top of my game.
Something actually surprised to something I'm kind of surprised didn't actually become a bigger search topic was Slamfest. Actually, I really thought like that original thread on Twitter got really popular. I thought people were gonna like jump on that and like really start looking for it, but like no one did. It was it was literally just me for like the longest time. I think a few other people from the wiki, I believe, also were looking for some stuff, but like actually see Jolie TV just said what about Smash Fest 99, which yes, Slam Fest. Yeah. Like I thought that one was gonna get really big and like it just didn't. So that's too bad, but I feel like that almost had like all the makings for it to like get really big.
Although the problem with that is with many things, it was just kind of doomed to be like found or not archived because of the medium that it was streamed on.
Yeah, I guess I'm just surprised that like no one else thought, like no one else even tried to find it, like because like when I first started looking for it, I didn't think like, I thought that maybe I'd run into like a fan or something who had it, or like someone from the event, or I don't want to spoil too much. Um, I don't want to like I'm planning an update video for it, like a big update video for it, because it's coming up on the 1 year anniversary of the original, and like a lot has happened since the original, so I don't want to like spoil too much stuff, but yeah, I'm just surprised that like no one else really tried to like find it or anything. So
Yeah. Yeah, that was a like Slam Fest is just the idea of it is so interesting because it's like, oh wow, it's like that one Smash Brothers wait, is Slam Fest the I could be
It's for Slamfest was for the 1990s, the first Super Smash Brothers, the one where they had the commercial of the live
Oh
action
yeah, that's
characters.
what I was saying. It's like that commercial, but it's actually a real fight. Wow. Like you would think, because that's like a very well-known commercial, especially now. It's or infamous, I'd say, because of how
Yeah.
absurd it is, and like people have, people still talk about it today. I see posts on Twitter about it every once in a while, but yeah.
I was gonna say something else about that too, like what was I gonna say? Something about like about me being surprised that people didn't look for it.
I mean, because Smash is still an active thing.
Yeah, Smash is a popular franchise.
And it's really funny that Smash itself is popular when it's built off of multiple other popular franchises.
Oh, that's yeah.
So it's like it's got the biggest potential for success, like in terms of a search.
Yeah, it's just too bad that nothing happened with it, but like maybe some other like weird obscure game event or something can become a big search.
Oh, game event. Wait, repeat that again? Because something popped up in my head.
Who? What?
LSSQ, what you said?
I just said maybe there can be some other kind of like obscure gaming event that could end up becoming a big search. I don't know what that would be, but like I'm sure there's like a lot of stuff out there that we don't even like. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Is I remember like like the origin of, or not the origin, but like the Game Explain guy. It was like his original tweet that kind of set everything off, and like no one had even mentioned it in years. Like that was the first time I think so many people had even like known of its existence, like myself included. So like I think there's probably
Andre?
like other, yeah, him, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like there's probably so many other like obscure gaming events that like everyone forgot about that are just gonna appear over time. So maybe there's something like more interesting than Slamfest that like exists, and eventually people will rediscover that it's out there.
Here's a question: do you think that anyone from Nintendo actually still has anything from Slamfest?
Reggie.
No.
I'm not gonna answer that because I don't want to spoil the video, because that's actually a big part of the update video.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Stay tuned for that on the El Supersonic Q channel eventually. I don't know when you're gonna do the video, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I think the original one was uploaded on May 26th, so I'm gonna try and have the update one released around that time. So a couple more weeks.
Oh yeah, Reggie was at Nintendo back then. He was at Pizza Hut working for PlayStation Demo Disc. That's actually kind of happened. Kind of.
Oh, I saw a couple things. Abandoned Muse said the Shadow the Hedgehog wrestling event in Japan. I think I've seen pictures of that, where Shadow was commentator and jumped into the ring. I think I remember
Excuse
that.
me, a shadow wrestling event? What?
That sounds
Yeah,
like
I don't
something.
know.
That sounds like something that'd blow up on Twitter just because of how absurd it sounds.
Yeah, I have definitely. I know. Okay, so there's a website. There's a website called Sonic Gear, and I'm fairly certain on their website they have a picture under their mascot section of Shadow in a wrestling ring, and I always wondered where it came from. So it must have come from that, but I have no idea like how anyone would find it or why it even exists or what its purpose was. So that is kind of interesting, actually. I'm actually gonna. I should go find the. Well, I guess maybe I'll find the picture later. But yeah, I remember seeing that picture back in the day. I'm kind of surprised that this is the first time I'm really hearing about that. And then I saw. I think Ed Mario was saying, even if Slamfest was found, it would be at like 2 FPS, which is true. But at this point, I would literally take like anything I could get from
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and that goes back to what we were talking about earlier with quality and whatever.
Yeah, especially since like a 1080p like version of that like never even existed. So in that case, it's like it's so old, you just gotta take what you can get. And then I just saw some people just say like what happened to my videos or whatever that I deleted, which I guess are lost media now. Just very quickly, like they were just underperforming, and I felt like, I don't know, like I don't want to say like people didn't like them, but I just felt like they were underperforming and like they didn't really fit alongside like the Fad to Forgottens and stuff. So I just want to like I just got rid of them, whatever. And just going forward, I want to focus on like established series and like not try and make like one-off videos, if that makes sense. Because I didn't really feel like either of those videos fit into any series. So that's literally it. There's no other like crazy reason.
Can I make a lost media video about all of your lost media?
I mean, honestly, if you want to like go for it, like I think people have asked me if they can write articles about my stuff for the wiki, and I said like go for it, but the wiki probably wouldn't like it. But I think you're just joking, but I mean, if anyone
Collab
wa-
idea?
Well,
it's just like
yo,
it's just like stupid. I mean, like I don't know, like it's weird because like the only lost media that I really like, the only personal lost media that I really promote of my content is stuff that I legitimately like do not have anymore. Like the stranded in a parking lot stream, that's a classic. That needs to be
I need
archived.
it.
Someone out there has a copy of that. There was also like some kind of like Stop and Shop parking lot stream that people claim exists that I don't even remember, but it comes up every single time I talk about streams. There was no one would have this, but I've been looking for it. My 100 subscriber thank you video from February 2012, which has to be on one of my flash drives. So stuff like that I think is kind of cool and endearing, and it's part of like the LSSQ history. But like videos I deleted last week aren't like really that important. And like, I mean, if any of you guys like them, I could either just release, because actually here's I guess some more LSSQ updates. I don't really like doing subscriber milestone videos, but back when I hit 100,000 subscribers, I actually was going to make a compilation video of a bunch of old videos I found on my hard drives that I never released from like years ago. Different like reviews of things, different like talking. I mean, it's nothing like super like, oh, El Supersonic, you made a video on I don't know, some like lost media topic, but it was too controversial for his channel, so he deleted it. Like, there's nothing like that. It's literally just old videos I never did anything with. And I thought about actually like uploading them in a compilation, but I kind of decided against it because I just didn't think anyone would care about it. But like, maybe I could throw these videos into that compilation and upload it as 100,000 subscriber special. Or I was just thinking like, since I still have the video files, I could just like put them on my next DVD, or like I don't know, do anything with them. Like they're so recent that they're not gone forever. I just didn't like them being their like their own standalone thing. So I'll repurpose them for something. I just don't want them. I just didn't want them like on my channel, just like thrown about. That was kind of it. Yeah, there's no like big dramatic like backstory.
All right.
Wow. That might be.
Oh, speaking of someone mentioned Lost Media Wiki articles. I believe somebody made a article on the LMW about sewer streams.
Did they actually?
I
They
think
did,
they
and it got
did.
taken down like the same thing. Okay, look, this is why I don't ask anything from like my chat during live streams anymore, because I know that they'll do it. So I was like, okay, guys, let's make an article or something. And then they actually did, and then they like messaged me on Discord. They're like, hey, it got taken down. I was like, well, really? I would have expected, because there was no sources, there was no references. And then they made me a Wikitubia page, and it got taken down like a day later because like people kept editing it with like false information, and like before it got taken down it said that I had died. And nobody like reached out to me about any of this. I had to find out on my own. Like I think the person who was somebody who was at like one of my live streams had like messaged me. They're like, your Wikitubia article's gone. I was like, I had an article?
They said I was dead. What?
I died.
Yeah, apparently I'm not sewer reviewer anymore. I'm dead reviewer.
I don't ask my chat for anything now because I know they're just trolls and they're just gonna do it.
Sewer killer.
All they do is trolling. You know that.
They do a little trolling.
A fair amount of shenanigans.
I just wanted to say a couple like final things about the LSSQ video stuff. Just comments caught my eye. One was Mohammed Khan said, "Can you archive those videos on a channel or playlist like Frame Raider?" Well, they're definitely not going to be on their own channel, and I'm probably not going to, since they're already deleted, I'm not going to bother re-uploading them. But I will say though that like if you actually look through some of my playlists, you will find unlisted videos that I felt like they were deserving of staying on the channel, but not publicly. Like if you go through my merchandise playlist of like merchandise and collectibles or whatever it's called, like there are a lot of merchandise videos I had like unlisted over the years, so you can find a lot of like secret videos like in that playlist, for example. But like they're the ones I just deleted, and all the other ones I've deleted in the past, which I had deleted other videos before. Like they're like the ones that are already gone, I'm not gonna bother re-uploading unless they're in like a compilation video that's specifically like for 100K or something. And then I saw Sacho Pika said, "Hey, just got here. Do you have any updates on any recent / famous videos you did?" I know people have been asking me about the Purple Yoshi demo for some reason recently. I don't really know like if that's been showing up in people's recommended or something, but like I wish I had an update for that one because people ask me about it, but don't have anything about that one. I still think it was just some fake thing IGN made. What other like popular videos did I make?
I'm good. Hold on.
I feel like if I had like anything like I feel like if I had found anything new or found anything recent, I guess in like Jimmy Two Shoes, nothing on that, unfortunately. There will be the Slamfest update like I said already. I mean you guys are probably up to date with the Me and My Friends things.
Yeah, because there's
of course.
an update. We tried to actually wait, let me see. I'm actually checking my account right now to see if there's it says there's one notification. I doubt that it's actually from who I'm hoping is. Yeah, it's not. But what was I gonna say? We found the contact for like the big lead that we had on Facebook. However, we have not gotten any responses yet, which is kind of depressing. And so we're kind of stuck on this search.
Ooh. Yeah, that's actually big. LSSQ, that actually happened. I think it happened a few weeks ago. Someone actually like kind of confirmed that the food fight original version actually was like compromised. It was actually planned.
Oh wow. Or not wait, planned?
Not
Well,
planned.
yeah,
I mean compromised. Sorry, compromised.
I need some more details on this.
Hold on, I'm just gonna look it up because someone on the Discord server I lead into actually told me, and I was like, no way. Let me just look up food fight, original footage. I'm just gonna look at it. I'm gonna try to. If someone in the chat wants to just tell us more, then please help because, let me see. I'm gonna look at the LMW page if they have something, but that actually was recently something like that. Hold on. There's not that availability. There's not that much. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sure. I think someone told me it was on Twitter, but I'm not sure. Damn, I should. Yeah, the hard drives were deleted. Yoshi says.
Oh, I must. Oh yeah. Nicholas Zondi was telling me right here. I shared that with you on Twitter. I must have missed it. But interesting. I did
Yeah,
not know.
that's really, really crazy. Or, they said it was stolen, right? Something like that.
Yeah, that was the story.
Okay. Oof.
Wait, why is Bray Bray saying the people involved in Slamfest were controversial? No, they weren't. Unless you
Wait,
know something.
what? Hold on. Let me read
ju-
this right now.
I don't think. I hope they're not controversial.
Unless you guys found something I didn't, but
I
everyone
wasn't a part. I was a part of the Slamfest search team, and I believe it got deleted after the it got archived. Yeah, it got archived. It didn't get deleted or anything or controversial.
Oh, I thought he meant like the people who were involved in like filming it or something, and I'm like, wait, did you guys find something I didn't? Because
No, I think they're talking about. Hold on, I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I think that's what they're talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, they're talking about that dude. Yeah, that.
okay, because I was gonna say like, is that why I can't find anything about it? Because like people who filmed it were sketchy, but Snowflake / Buttons World was saying to me someone re-uploaded the I didn't oh okay, I didn't see the Sesame Street thing when it was live, but apparently someone re-uploaded it, so okay, I'll check that out because there's the Snuffy's parents get a divorce clips, which is
Okay.
cool. Okay, and then Decado Prime, sorry if you were asked this, but what happened on the video? I just took it down because I didn't feel like it fit the channel. But I still have it, so it's not like lost forever. I'll re-release it like in some way, I guess. Yeah, so food fight. Was that all that what there was for that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just that they were just deleted or some stuff, and
It's
chat was
pretty crazy. Like
discussing.
that changes like the whole like food fight story kinda. Like I've known about food fight pretty much like forever. Like it's just one of those things that you just just it's very popular. But like I feel like that narrative, the story like was very consistent throughout the years. So that's actually crazy that like it's actually different than what we were led to believe.
Also, another thing, this is kind of related to old 3D animated stuff with a troubled production. Does anyone remember what this thing is called? I can't remember, but it was like these there's this one similar to Food Fight. It had a terrible development, and
Is it the Freaky Flickers thing?
that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's amazing how poor stuff like that can end
Well,
up.
no, I heard that like last year, like the guy who made it had like found some more stuff on his hard drive or something. Because I was looking at the Freaky Flickers thing recently, because I've been, just lurking to see what I can make a video on, and I'll see if I can find it. But like, there was like some more stuff from like last year. I don't remember. It was like recent stuff. That much I know.
Yeah, Freaky Flickers is a pretty good topic. Oh yeah, Mohammed Khan just said, Bedhead Bernie had a great documentary on Freaky Flickers. Yeah, I did a couple lines in it, I think, actually, and I think, yeah, that was a really good video. I really enjoyed that video.
What
Yeah,
happened?
me
So the Freaky Flickers thing, like there was some more stuff found on June 18th, 2020, and it was yeah, it was like a second trailer, and that's pretty much it.
That's kind of cool.
What happened to Bedhead Bernie? Is that do people know, or like I don't know what happened?
Yeah,
to
that's
him.
something that we probably can't talk about. I'll tell you later.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I forgot. I mean, I remember that something happened. I just forgot what happened. I don't know what happened. Tell me after the.
I have
tell me
an
after the stream.
interesting okay, yeah. I have an interesting question. Do you count like I think we've talked about it before or someone asked, but this is really interesting. Do you guys count like movie director's cuts like Zack Snyder's Justice League or the other one like Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker's J.J. Abrams cut as possibly lost media or something else? Because
Wait,
well,
what?
oh,
I
you know
just didn't.
directors. Oh, what?
I wasn't listening to what you were saying. What were you saying?
Oh, I was asking, do you think director's cuts, like uncompleted lost director's cuts, are kind of technically lost media? Because there has been like some people who said it isn't, or it's not like a part of that genre.
I mean, I would say it is. Why are people saying it wouldn't be?
Um, I don't know. It's because like it kind of like when it comes to those director's cuts, as example, like J.J. Abrams's Rise of Skywalker and Zack Snyder's cut of the Justice League, people tend to say that it was incomplete due to how like Food Fight it had suffered development issues and stuff like that. And yeah, that's basically why people say it kind of doesn't exist.
Okay. Yeah, well, mm, I don't know what to, I don't know what to say about that. I feel like so many people have like their own opinions of like lost media and like what does and what doesn't count. Like I see a lot of people like there's still an argument that like, game betas don't count as lost media or they do count as lost media. Like and I think they do because it's like, like everyone wants to find the Luigi's Mansion beta and like the Mario 64 beta was like a big thing, right? Like I think it does for that reason, but like some people like argue it doesn't because that kind of stuff was never intended to be released to the public anyway. So like how can you really say it's like lost to the public when it was never like supposed to be released to the public? But like I disagree with that. I feel like that kind of stuff is just as equally lost as anything else is. So for that reason, I think like freaking plush toys can be lost media. So like my definition of lost media is very broad.
I think that we should like make like a new like term for stuff that like wasn't initially publicly available and then like was the existence of which was confirmed, like you said, game betas, or even like me and my friends, like no one like that, the existence of that wasn't really confirmed until people found the best of Nick Studios Florida video. Like no one knew that it existed. I mean, like there was like some blogs that mentioned it, but it wasn't like a widely known thing. And I don't think it was supposed to be a widely known thing. However, people found out about its existence. So like what was I gonna say? I think that there should be like a new term, because like I say lost media should be like, specifically lost media should be stuff that was publicly available or publicly like existing and then was unavailable, because then it was found and then lost. Like and then there should be like another term, like another term for stuff which the existence was found before it was publicly available, or like it wasn't publicly available but the existence was confirmed.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
because
Um,
it's something where people have arguments about stuff like that when it could be so simply solvable by just making a new term for it. I guess that's my opinion.
Oh
Okay,
my.
so while we're sitting in silence here, you guys hear they're bringing back the Noid?
No, 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 no. I just found something funny right now. Food Fight is the Duke. Food Fight is the Duke Nukem Forever of animation movies. Damn.
Dude, I've watched Food Fight, and oh man, I think I recorded my entire watch through of it.
Ooh,
And
ooh,
I
ooh.
have that
Worst
saved
media.
somewhere. Like, I got on a Discord call with my friend, and we had sat. No, it was three of us, and one of my friends couldn't sit through the whole movie, so he just left. So then, me and my other friend, we just sat there and we watched the full movie, and man, that was an experience.
How bad
Oh
was
yeah,
it?
Oh my gosh, they reused a lot of footage. There was they reused the same animation of a car pulling up to pulling up to the shopping center at night. They reused that clip 3 times, and then at the end where they're having the massive food fight, and when they're doing that they reused same animation stuff, except the little explosions of food. They just recolored those.
my God. This reminds me of when I watched Slender Man 2018, and I had bad internet that day, and I had to watch 2 hours of that piece of garbage, and and it was a fun ride, to be honest. It was really interesting how they actually used Wikipedia to look up Slenderman, and it actually it actually uses fan art of the character in it.
I don't think
And
bad movies are bad. That's it's one of my favorite things. Really poorly made movies are probably some of the best things ever.
yeah, they're really funny to watch. Even oh, fun fact, Slenderman actually has some lost media, like the movie, which is there was like a bunch of dark deleted scenes, which I won't get into territory with, but yeah, I actually researched the more about the video, like the movie, and it's really bad. It's really disappointment too, since Slenderman would be an interesting character to put in film. Um. Oh, someone P-Dog64 just pinged me saying just found another listing of Super Y Pilot at Mick Master University. I was
yeah,
about to say,
here's the thing with the Super Wide pilot. I was actually confused because I think P Dog was saying that there was one at the Yale University library, and I didn't really know the context for it. So this is kind of what I gathered. Someone found a listing that so the Super Wide pilot was aired at or shown at the some kind of the Annecy Film Festival in France or something, and apparently the Yale Library had archives from that festival, like some of the shorts that were shown there. So people thought that the Super Y pilot would be in the archives, but someone went through the actual listing from the website or something, and it actually wasn't there. So P Dog is saying they found another listing that claims the McMaster University has a copy of the pilot. Assuming this is from the same kind of Annecy Awards France archives that Yale had. So
Can I say something relating
Yeah.
to stuff like this? There's some things which are not really published officially, but are in databases. I've found stuff in the trademark office or Library of Congress or whatever. Stuff that wasn't released officially yet is found in other places. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really weird.
then P Dog was saying for some reason they have copies This one has nothing to do with Annecy. It's just straight up Super Y Junior pilot. I mean, if you could like confirm that or like get someone on that, that'd be fantastic. Because another thing too is like talk about like rumors and stuff. Like people were saying that like, wow, who the heck was it? I forget what his name was. The guy from the Cup of Coffee, Adam from the Cup of Coffee website was like taking down screenshots and stuff. I mean, as far as I could tell, all the screenshots that are on the wiki articles are still up and stuff. So I don't know where he was taking them down. I just feel like a lot of this search is like, I feel like a lot of the Super Wide pilot search is like happening somewhere, but like, 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 like it's somewhere that doesn't that like doesn't exist. Like I'm having a very hard time following it because like this new information, these like rumors like seem to like pop up out of nowhere, and it's like where is this even coming from? But I mean, if that's a lead, yeah, I guess follow up on it and hopefully we can get it. But yeah, I think there's some museum in New York. I forget which one it is, but they also have like a copy of the rocket power pilot, I think, which is currently still lost. So that's something too.
Mhm.
Adam took it down from the Annecy website. Oh, okay. Yeah, cursed at the hands of the Lost Media. Yeah, that's probably the Lost Media Archive. You're probably right. That's probably like why Adam is so pissed and why he's getting all kinds of emails and stuff. I feel like this is a thing with Super Y Pilot. I feel like if everyone concentrated their energy into like one coordinated group server, we'd probably have it found by now. But like I feel like there are all these little like different like smaller search groups that are all competing with each other and no one realizes that they're all competing with each other, so they all message the same people and like follow the same leads, and instead of like actually making progress, it's all just like hurting every group, because like every instead of one group messaging like the Cup of Coffee website and getting one answer, it's like six groups, and like instead of getting any answers, like none of them are going to get anything. It's very confusing. I'm kind of glad I'm like not really part of the search, because yeah, it just sounds like a really confusing like thing. I mean, I still want to get it found, but yeah, it's just like very like hard to follow.
What if what was I gonna say? What if the LMW server made the Super Y pilot the next
On the hunt.
next on the hunt?
Personally, I think it's too cluttered for that to happen.
Yeah, I also think the time has passed anyway. Like at this point, the like most of the information has already been found anyway. So I'm not really sure what I don't even really know like what else anyone could really do with it. I feel like at this point we're just waiting to like I'm just surprised it hasn't been found by now. Like I think we're really just waiting on like someone to just release it. Like I really feel like with all the tapes of it that apparently exist, like someone's got to just like dump it one day. Yeah. Um so anyone else everything said about Super Y?
Nope.
It's a mediocre show. I'm saying this from all the way over here, so I'm sorry if you can barely hear me.
The search, in my opinion, the search did a 180 after it was covered by the SQ himself. Because how ambitious the search has actually found and how it led to some of the big leads, like, who were behind the studio getting involved too, I think. That's what I meant.
Well, I feel like a lot of people were also thrown off by that one person who trolled on the LMA.
Oh my god,
I
yeah.
know who you're talking about.
We all know.
It's Deer.
No, it's actually Harvey. That's why he's not on the show.
Yeah, we kicked this that little.
No, but I do think like to some extent that there's some Quentin RE2 said, "Hey yo." What's up, Quentin RE2s? I do think there's like some truth to that though, actually. Like, and we talked about this in like other shows too, that like making fake leads and such as like doesn't really help anything. And like I don't really know exactly, like I can't really like pinpoint exactly like what like damage that actually caused to the search, but it definitely did throw everyone for a loop. And like it kind of just like took up time, and like I guess what I'm just trying to say is again, it's one of those things that's like a huge strike against the search. Like you think about like, you know, like making progress in a search, and then like someone claims they have it, and it's just like, okay, well, yeah, I think like I don't even know how to say it. I can't really like describe it. It just creates more confusion. Is really what it does. And like, you know, I don't know like how much of a direct like influence that had on all these people contacting Adam and all that stuff, but like maybe a bunch of people from the Lost Media Archive, like after they found out it was fake, maybe a lot of them went to the Cup of Coffee website and were like, Adam, this guy said he had, because I don't even know who sent Adam these messages or what they said, but like it could have just been people raging that someone like faked having it. And maybe that made Adam think, oh no, someone might have this pilot. Whoop, I gotta go, you know, take everything down from online that I possibly can. You know, so like maybe there was some kind of influence there. So like it just, yeah, definitely don't like it doesn't need to create more confusion than like, you know, than it already is creating.
I think one thing though is that you should probably not talk about the Cup of Coffee guy, especially not by name anymore, because you don't want to have a situation like the you know who from the Me and My Friends pilot.
Ooh, dude, I still don't even know who that is.
Oh, I'll say it in the chat.
Wait, no, like I think I remember
I remember. Oh, I thought that you didn't know who was being contacted. No, I remember now what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I it's still so funny how even after people say that they've been contacted, it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna contact this person. Why
Dude, that is
not?
like, okay, that is like one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to Lost Media of all time. It's like, and I think Sewer has also said that like this has happened with some of his videos too.
And you
like,
mentioned this last. You mentioned this last. you went on a discussion on this last episode, so we should probably not.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. Last episode we talked about
Big Lost Media.
No,
I do feel like we've talked about it. I don't think it was the last episode.
I remember there was an episode where you talked for like 5 minutes about the like people being contacted after.
Oh
they've already been contacted.
yeah, we did that. I think we don't want to do another. I don't think. Yeah. I thought you were gonna do the brag too much. I thought that's what you were gonna talk about.
Humble
Someone
much?
should actually. Someone should humble much.
Humble much?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is a stupid question, but do you guys want to end early? Because I don't really think we have anything else to talk about that would either be enough to fit the.
I mean, we could like look at chat, you know. I'm
Yeah,
sure
we could do like the rest. We have like, I think we start at 9:30. No,
I don't really think we answered that many questions today.
Yeah. This is actually, we're sorry about that. Someone said I have a topic. Okay, sure. Okay, Quinton. Okay, Quinton. Come on,
oh man,
Quinton.
you're leaving me in suspense, man.
Come on, Quinton.
Extreme Ruck has been talking about these RSD games. What is that? RSD Game Maker? I don't know what that is.
Also, Legendary. I don't know how to pronounce the rest of that.
Legendary Gora. I don't know. In FNAF 1964. Check out my channel. I have a video about the Thomas and Friends Down the Mine pilot. It's pretty interesting.
Okay, Quinton responded. My dad used to work at Kmart. Oh, really good.
Cool.
And he says they played him a safety video starring a detective named K. Lumbo. I found proof it was real, but no one has copies. All right,
Kind of
Quentin.
reminds me of like the Burger King CDI thing, like those employee training stuff.
Or the McDonald's Japanese DS game, which I do not want to. If I hear one more person bring that up again, I will go insane. Ooh, for the lulz, you have a topic?
Wait. Where's wait.
You
I'm
don't
trying.
have a video about. I know you don't have a video about it, you silly goose. I was saying that I have a video about it.
What's the weirdest thing you have seen in the pages of the LMW? I don't know.
Probably some of the not safe for life stuff, which we've already talked
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
That stuff's just weird.
I think the MTV one. I won't name it, but the MTV pilot was really weird. It's for a game show, I think. I'm just gonna say that.
I saw Senor Mexicano said, "I'm curious. Have you guys ever looked into King Koopa's Cool Cartoons, live action Mario show that aired locally in Southern California? I might have had a lead a while ago. I've never looked into it, but I know people have asked me to do it in the past, and that was a contender, I think, for one of the Lost Media Wiki on the hunt searches. Yeah, I think the problem with that one though is that there was some kind of weird like theory or speculation that based on who made the show. It was something like based on who made the show and who owns the rights to all that stuff now. Long story short, like Disney owns it now or something. And like I think that was why we never ended up like picking it as a search, is because we'd be like fighting Disney or something.
Oh.
There's been no updates to the Burger King CDI thing at all. Still have some more people like looking into it, or that one server, right? I talked about. RSD Game Maker in the game. Okay, it's a there's an article on the site. Okay. Has there ever been a time where lost media gets found and lost again? Yeah, that's happened a few times. I remember that all that pilot was lost, then found, then lost, then found again.
The Space Channel 9?
Yeah, Space Channel. Yeah, Space Channel 5 was a thing.
Yeah,
I
the
really
MTV
wanna
thing.
wait. Is it on YouTube? Because after you mentioned it in the previous episodes, I was really interested.
I actually don't know if it's on YouTube anymore. I don't think it is.
Oh, okay.
I think people did download it though, so maybe someone in the wiki will have it. Unless it was put on YouTube again, I'm not sure.
Okay. Let me see. Anyone remembers Seeks.com? I'm pretty sure the games are lost. I found gameplay footage of Evil Elves and whatever that name is. I'm not sure what Seeks.com is. Is it like those Flash games? Y8.com. Something like that.
Hold on. Senor Mexicano just said, I found out that KTTV 11 apparently has an archive of almost everything they aired. I found contact info for the owner of it. I was thinking they might have archived King Koopa's Cool Cartoons. Dude, get on that contact for sure. That would be a crazy find. Yeah, man. That's wow. I never would have guessed.
Isn't that the live action Bowser show that I saw an interesting video about that. I think it was from Space Guardian Free Movies, I believe.
Yeah, that was like the live action yeah, what you said.
Yeah. That's really interesting, but I think there's a few episodes of it, and it reminds me of Dumbo's Circus, which was one of the first Disney Channel shows that aired when the like cable channel actually started off. And there's pretty low, awful quality, but interesting quality of the only 2 episodes out there, I believe. Oh.
Yeah, the reason why I never even did a video about it back in the day was pretty much just because I I like I don't know, something about it. Just I wasn't very interested in it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yoshi Killer is talking
Ooh.
about it. Hey, I've wanted to announce this piece of lost media I've had for 2 months. I mean, if you've had it for 2 months, then shouldn't you have like posted about it? I don't see any reason for you not to have.
I still want to do guests on the show, but it just again we're still trying to like figure out the whole thing and like, but we're gonna do guests at some point.
Yeah, but as for the lost media, I really wouldn't hold your breath. I mean, 2 months is already a long time, and we don't know how long we want to wait until we have guests. I think the plan was like after the summer, so I don't know.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have a few ideas cooking up, but nothing's concrete.
Here, Lopez. LSSQ, can you make a clay sculpture of Sonichu? I second that.
No, that's not happening.
Please, the people need it.
All right, I'm back. Oh no. Okay. Is that? Hold on. Let me see. I'm just gonna look in chat right now.
Yoshi Killer, I don't think we've been. Wait, have we been doing the podcast for 2 months?
We started back in February. I think February 26th was
wow.
the first one.
That's so weird. Any updates on me and my friends? We mentioned this earlier, but there's been literally nothing. All of the leads that we hoped for have.
Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to tell you guys. Sorry to interrupt you, Rift, but like I got a message on Instagram today. Somebody had like requested to send me a message, and they were like, "Hey, can you check and see if this was real?" And it was that same like video with like the real audio of me, and my friends on it. You know.
Wait, I don't. Oh.
I was like, okay, that's cool. I just kind of debunked it real quick. I was like, yeah, no.
Yoshi Killer, we're not having any guests for not for a long time, but not
I
for
just don't really know how I want to like handle it. I feel like if we I feel like just jumping in, like I just feel like jumping into guests and like everyone wants Jorge on the podcast and all this stuff. I just feel like if we don't like really like coordinate it and like plan it correctly, it's just gonna end up being like a disaster. So like I just really want to like take our time with it. Yeah, so that's why we just haven't like done it yet.
Also,
Yeah, I feel like if we just like started a stream with like Jorge in here, like I don't think it would get the attention that it really deserves, I guess.
yeah. And also another thing, like if you're purposefully waiting for something, like if you have something that you can release but you're waiting on a specific opportunity, even though there's no reason for you not to release it, I don't know why you're waiting for for something that we don't even know if it's gonna happen. Also, Hispanic.
Yeah, I
at the
mean like it'd be cool to like do a live reveal. Like that's always hype, but yeah, I just don't know when it's gonna happen. I just very bad with like scheduling that kind of stuff. I saw
Oh,
Fruity
and plus there's like the technical things too. This like how would we be able to show it off, I guess.
I know how I'd be able to show it off. Just in a separate scene on OBS, pull up VLC or whatever, and then go like play it, or if it's video, I don't know what it is because you haven't revealed it.
Hey. Okay. Okay.
Wait, I just want to say this before whatever. Two things. One, Fruity Patootie said, "Have you made a Kekrok clay figure, or can you make a Kekrok sculpture?" I think I had made a prototype of one, like literally back in 2016, and I'm not even sure if I ever like baked it. I may have just like mushed it back into like it's like into just a ball of clay. But if I did bake it, I never painted it for sure. So maybe if I get back into sculpting, I'll do one because it'd be cool. I've always wanted to do that, but yeah, I don't have one right now.
Also, to answer, was it? Who was it? Where was it? I lost it.
Anime Freddie Mercury said, "I want to know
found it.
more about the NSFL stuff, as I always liked spoopy stuff."
I would say just go on to the it's I'm not gonna try and promote like, oh, you should try and find this stuff because it's actually really sensitive information and not really. I wouldn't
Yeah,
recommend
I'm just gonna
searching
throw.
for it.
Okay.
But
Like-
it's on if you go onto the Lost Media Wiki and then categories or by status, NSFL. That's where it is. I'm not promoting it. I'm just telling you that's where it is. Also, someone asked, or Hispanic at the Disco asked, this isn't related to Lost Media, but the people in the podcast, do they have channels or make Lost Media content? Well, I think you already know for one of them, because you're watching it on his channel right now. But Sewer Reviewer, who's the guy with the sewer icon, who is currently muted, he has a really cool channel, which I'd recommend checking out all of his videos. They're pretty neat. But
I'm muted. I'm trying not to be too loud with the Captain Crunch, you know.
I actually
But what I was gonna say was, we're the rest of us. I'm not gonna talk about UltraCrist because I don't know his plans.
I was gonna say something, but hold on. Can I talk about this, or you guys are ask YouTube stuff, or
I would not recommend talking about it.
Oh.
okay.
I mean, I don't even.
I
Then
think
never mind then.
it's a dead horse at this point. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, and also another thing, we were actually thinking about maybe making videos for the Lostcast channel, and I actually would probably be a good idea to ask, would any of you be interested in any like specifically Lostcast channel or Lostcast team not channel videos uploaded onto the Lostcast channel? Would any of you be interested in that?
Yeah. Okay. Everyone's saying yes, probably yeah. It's definitely something that I think we want to do to help expand like the brand, I guess. Which again is like, oh, see, Hispanic at the Disco didn't even. Oh, it doesn't even know there's a lost. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's in the description, but I'll just send it in.
Yeah,
the
you
chat.
can do it.
Marin
Yeah,
Hack-
we have like a separate Lostcast channel where these streams are archived, and we're gonna do like separate video.
Yes.
Separate videos talking about it. Also, CGL TV Slamfest was not controversial. I misunderstood like what they were saying before about it. And then Senior Mexicano said, "Is the Lost Media Wiki Discord the central hub for Lost Media discussion?" Yes, I would say it mostly is. It comes down to that in the forums. The forums are more like organized than the Discord server, and they're less active, which again like helps their organization because there's not like a billion people messaging at one time. So if you want like a more slow, like a slower, more focused search, go to the forums. But if you just want to talk about Lost Media with people and just like maybe jump on a search or jump out of a search or just see what's going on in the community, then yeah, check out the Discord server. Both of those places are really good though.
Also,
Alright.
Marin Hack, there's no reason for us to surf Reddit. I don't know why you want us to. But
Well, what?
Someone named Marin Hack said,
No, I
"Can
don't
we
like
just-"
Reddit, man. I don't want to go to Reddit. Don't make me go to
I don't
Reddit.
know. I use Reddit for the Lost Media stuff, and like, that's how I found out about the this movie that I just put in chat. That's how I found out that was found. Was from Reddit.
What is that?
People in the LMW Discord meme about that, mostly in voice chat when it was active. Yeah, people, and blame on Jorge. He actually talked about in his stream being found, and he found it really hilarious.
I personally,
Yeah.
I still have yet to watch it, but I really want to watch it.
It's NSFW. You're gonna expect NSFW, Sewer.
Oh yeah, I know, but how could you not watch something like that?
Someone lied and said that it was just artistic. It's not what you think. And then I just see that.
I think it's open to interpretation.
This is terrible. Harvey's
this
just
is a
gonna
really good episode.
I am talking about the movie from 1965. It's actually from 86, but okay.
Harvey is gonna come back to the chat just really confused.
Yo, this is a good episode.
And
Oh,
Okay, wait,
Yeah.
is I just say, while we're on the topic, I've actually been thinking about this. It's kind of funny people even brought it up. Like, don't think too hard about this, but I actually thought about covering some. Okay, and I said, like, don't think too hard about it. It's not gonna be this crazy, like, how could El Superstars you possibly do that? Like, it's they're pretty popular, pretty like iconic pieces of lost media. But I was thinking about covering some NSFW lost media, like some of the more like very like I don't want to give away the topics because like I think they're things that I haven't seen people talk about in a long time, so I don't want anyone to steal them from me. But like, don't think too hard about it. Like, the topics would fit in with like the tone of my channel, like what I talk about, and I think I do a pretty good job of like being pretty like objective and not like crazy with my videos. Like I've talked about like okay, the biggest videos I've ever made on my channel have to do with murder and racism. And like like it's true. The
What?
racist Gengar and the Webkinz killer. And like those videos are like totally fine. Like they're very like PG. So like I think I can do a really good job of making these videos PG, but it's funny you even throw it out there because I was thinking about maybe doing that. Maybe doing a little like content that isn't like, like yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking about it, but
all right. Okay.
dude, people in the chat are like freaking out. Like I really think it would be like I'm kind of like because there are some topics. Again, I don't want to say what they are because I don't want people steal them from me. But like there are some topics, not like what you posted in the freaking chat, Sewer, or whoever did that. Not that, but like there's some other
really
things.
artistic.
There's some other things that are the like the story behind them is like very like I've like is very interesting to me, and it's actually some stuff that if you've been following my channel for a long time, I used to get requests to do these topics like a lot back in the day, and I just never did them. So this is, so like people have asked me to do this before. So
did you know that Nintendo owns the legal rights to a
I know what you're talking about.
Yes, we know what you're talking about.
What's the story with that? If you can tell?
I can explain this.
I've heard of that before, but I've never looked into it.
Basically, there's this artistic film
regarding artistic
in the that was a parody of the Super Mario Brothers series, and it was I don't remember if it was like a hot seller or not, no pun intended, but Nintendo ended up buying the legal rights to it, so then they couldn't actually produce copies anymore. And so Nintendo technically owns the rights to a specific, very artistic film
that involves the Super Mario characters, just to let you know.
Yeah.
And a guy can teach you how to do something really cool with a fruit.
Okay,
And
that's actually not as exciting as I thought it was. Because I had heard, the story I had heard is that Nintendo, and again, this is like what I had heard. I guess I misinterpreted it. I had heard that Nintendo actually just physically bought all the copies of it so that no other copies could exist, and they actually are sitting on every copy of it. That's what I heard, which is funny to me.
That's actually, that might be, I think it might be a little bit of both. That they both bought the rights to it and bought the rest of the copies. That's probably true.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god. That was pretty funny. Oh, we hit the 2-hour mark.
Yeah.
So...
I think that we're I think that we're probably gonna call it a night. Do y'all want to say your goodbyes?
This was
my clock doesn't. My clock doesn't say. We have a minute on my clock, so
okay.
We have
but this was
we have 40 seconds left.
Again, this was a really fun stream, though. This was really
I'm kind of sad that Harvey wasn't here to witness the chaos.
Harvey, yeah. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty nice not having a topic list.
Yeah, I feel like we should actually keep to it.
I think we should probably like change it so we don't have like a strict topic list, but like stuff that we can talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And rather than having to talk about like, oh we're going to talk about oh no we're not yet. Rather than we're going to talk about this specific thing of lost media, we can talk about like a theme or a genre or ask questions to chat or whatever about specific things.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And also, we should probably make some actual Lostcast channel videos soon.
Yeah, please. All right.
Okay, now we're over 2 hours at my end.
Bye, guys. Bye, chat. I love you, chat.
Hey, goodbye. I'll miss you. I'll see you.
Oh, I thought we already ended. Good thing I didn't say
no,
anything.
we haven't ended
Bye.
yet. It's still
We haven't
going.
ended LXSQ.
LSSQ, say the thing, say the line.
Oh, right. Okay.
They've been.
Well, thanks for stopping by, guys. And like I said, check out that the Lostcast archive channel and subscribe to it. I'll probably have some kind of video on Tuesday. I think Ed Mario said something about that. And then I think I was going to say something else too. I can't remember what it was. So until next time. Oh yeah, just saying. And then this podcast records like once every 2 weeks. So not this Friday coming, but then the next Friday we'll do another one. So thanks for stopping by, guys. And until next time, Finn.
Bye. I'm